Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand, in for Paula Degnan. A fire this morning in Shenandoah has been ruled accidental. The fire broke out just after 5 this morning in the 200 block of South Jardin Street. Crews found flames shooting from the rear of the home, and firefighters had limited access to that portion of the home. Within minutes of arrival, the fire was knocked down and marked under control within half an hour.
Our guys went in and did an aggressive attack, worked out real well, knocked the fire down. We did issue a second alarm for manpower, also with the heated conditions. Everything worked well with our neighboring towns that helped us out.
The fire was contained to the address at 222 with minor damages to adjacent homes. According to Shenandoah Fire Marshal, the cause of it was determined accidental, electrical in nature. The fire is believed to have started in the second floor rear bedroom. 2 adults and 3 children who lived in the home were taken to the hospital for evaluation. The American Red Cross is assisting the family with lodging, food, and clothing. Residents and supervisors of Banks Township are fired up after a meeting last night to discuss a proposed hydroelectric plant atop Spring Mountain. The opposition to the project in Carbon and Banks Township comes from the fact that this hydroelectric plant would be powered by acid mine water. According to the plans for the plant, 2 dams would be created. One would be near Junedale,
which is an impact to the residents because the land mass they're going to take is gigantic. The dams are going to be 1.8 miles long. They're going to be like 90 feet deep, and everybody on a Packer site has wells, and on a Banks Township site doesn't, but it impacts all the properties as well as the livelihood, the streams, you name it, it's going to impact it.
The plant would use the acid mine drainage from the Quakeig Tunnel, which has an output of 14 million gallons of water per day. The risk of contaminating local water systems with the acid mine water, if there would be a leak, is among concerns that come along with this project.
According to their permit, it's like 5 billion gallons a year comes out of that mine. And based on their permit also, the water is not going to be treated. It's going to be used directly as acid mine water, which in itself is very corrosive. They're going to run that through the dams and down through the turbines and then back around again and produce electricity that will not be used in Pennsylvania. It goes into the grid, which deals with Maryland, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, God knows where the power goes.
Banks Township was only informed June 6th of these plans, the 31st day of filing, and now have a deadline of July 1st. Local legislators and other government officials were invited to the Tresco-Hosey last night to organize their opposition to the project.
Well, we're hoping very much after tonight's meeting that we had some political people that are on our side. We have a number of residents and everybody's on our side to stop this project. The petitions will be sent in prior to July 1st, and other documents will be sent in on behalf of Banks and Packer Township. We just hope that the support continues to stop the project, and we do not want it in Banks or Packer.
3 area transportation vendors have been overpaid at the expense of the Hanover School District. WYLN News intern Nicole Ambrush has more.
Auditor General Eugene DePasquale has conducted another audit, this time exposing the overpayment of 3 Hanover Area School District transportation vendors.
My new audit of the Hanover Area School District shows the district overpaid vendors by $310,987 at a time when it's already financially struggling. The students and taxpayers of the district deserve much better.
The district overpaid 3 vendors a total of over $300,000, with more than $250,000 going to a company owned by the parents of a school board member.
My team found a potential conflict of interest. A school board member actually voted to approve $263,413 in overpayments to a company owned by a family member. This should absolutely never happen, and I'll be referring these findings to the State Ethics Commission and the county prosecutors for further review.
On February 5th, the school board terminated a contract for van service run by the parents of board president Frank Ciavarella Jr., and officials disclosed an overpayment of roughly $250,000 to van service owners Frank and Dorothy Ciavarella. Solicitor Jack Dean said the overpayment resulted from a personnel error that involved not accurately entering mileage data into the computer systems. The audit also found the district received an overpayment from the state of more than $16,000 because it incorrectly reported non-public and charter student transportation data to the state.
The district did not keep records to support more than $6.4 million in transportation payments received from the state. It's simply unacceptable. I can't stress this enough. School districts must keep complete and accurate records so that the taxpayers know exactly where their dollars are going.
Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Nicole Ambrush.
Thanks, Nicole. And to our viewers that watch WYLN TV over the air on an antenna, we, along with a number of other TV broadcast stations in the market, are going through a change over the next few months. WYLN TV's two transmitters, the one in Hazleton and Berwick, along with WNEP, WSWB, Wolf, and WQPX, are switching frequencies to make room in the airwaves for new 5G network upgrades and other mobile broadband services, as mandated by the Federal Communications Commission. Our Channel 35 is set to make the switch on July 14th, and Channel 47 in Berwick will make the change on July 16th. When we do change our signal, we get better at both locations. To rescan, viewers must use their remotes or TV converter boxes to first access the setup or channel menu, according to the FCC. Then, they must choose the option Channel Scan, Channel Tuning, or Auto Search. You may have to rescan a few times. For more information, visit www.fcc.gov/TVRescan. Officials with PennDOT want people to stay safe this summer while enjoying their outdoor activities. WYLN's Julie Stefanovich has the story.
Summertime, along with the 4th of July holiday, means that more people will be spending time outdoors and also out on the water. With all the rain we've had this season so far, people should be aware that water levels, including creeks and rivers, may be a little higher than normal.
So that they should make sure they're prepared to have their safety gear with them, their life vests, and especially do not drink and drive when you're out on the boat. But just to be aware that the water may be a little bit more rockier and a little bit more higher than usual.
Many enjoy exploring the great outdoors on cycles and all-terrain vehicles, but it's also important to be aware and watch out for washed-out trails and roadways.
Bike riders, ATV, motorcycle, they need to be aware on the trails that there may be some washouts, some mud. So just to be careful when you're out on the trails. Also, one thing that we emphasize is to make sure you wear your protective gear.
And as they say, stick to what you know. Going outside of marked territory may result in falls, accidents, and injuries. And we see it all too often. ATVs riding out on public roadways, which is illegal in Pennsylvania.
ATV cycles cannot be on the public roads. So, and you want to go to areas where ATV cycles are allowed, follow the right path, because some people go in areas where they're not familiar, and we have seen a rash of fatalities and some very serious injuries lately. So we want people to be careful when they're out on the ATV and even on their motorcycles too.
So get out and enjoy the summer season, but always remember to be vigilant and stay healthy and safe. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. Well, coming up on WYLN News, the Carbon County Courthouse is ready for its 125-year-old close-up. Plus, Yuengling donated more than $50,000 to military survivors through TAPS. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow's on the same track as today with a high of 86 and a low of 65, but I spoke too soon about Saturday. Storms with a high of 84 and a low of 61. At least we can finish our weekend and start the week off with some sunshine. We'll be right back.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
It's Hemi again from All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tamaqua to let you know we're going topless during the Jeep Celebration event where you get the lowest prices and no sales gimmicks. So head into summer in a new Jeep from All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram where there's no bones about getting dealer invoice pricing every day.
Try Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
A documentary series about Pennsylvania courthouses plans to feature Carbon County's historic courthouse in an episode set to air this fall. A film crew from Pennsylvania Cable Network visited Carbon County to record interviews for a series called Pennsylvania's Historic Courthouses. Wyln and Jim Thorpe, the PCN crew, visited the Old Jail Museum to talk with tour guides about the history of the Molly Maguires. They also visited the Asa Packer Mansion. When the documentary is finished, it will be available for the county to put on its website and play for the public. Teachers will also be able to access the documentary for educational purposes. The documentary will air at 7 p.m. August 29th and at 2 p.m. August 31st. Luzerne County is in need of a Democrat to fill a newly open seat on the County Board of Elections. James R. Wills Jr., who was appointed to the board in February, submitted a letter of resignation to County Council earlier this month for personal reasons. Because Wills was a Democrat, whomever County Council selects to replace him must also be a Democrat and serve until January 24th, 2020. Wills' resignation comes as the committee is weighing 3 proposals for new voting machines, which the county plans to purchase this year. There will be no bus service Thursday, July 4th, according to the Hazleton Public Transit Office. Not only will the buses not be running, but the office will be closed as well. Bus service and office hours will resume Friday, July 5th, the next day. There's a brand new credit union conveniently located in Hometown. Its ribbon cutting was today, and our Julie Stefanovich stopped by to bring you all the details.
1, 2, 3. Do it.
The ribbon was cut this morning for the brand new location of Hidden River Credit Union in Hometown. The facility at 32 Mahanoy Avenue is now one of 4 locations serving Schuylkill County.
For us, we don't have customers, we have members, and we're very excited to be in the Hometown Tamaqua area. We just opened up last month, and we've been opening up accounts for members.
Headquartered in Pottsville, Hidden River has been around since 1953, offering member services. We asked Murga about the difference between a traditional bank and a credit union.
Just slightly in how it's organized. The credit union has members, whereas a bank has customers. We do not have stockholders. We're a nonprofit financial cooperative established for our membership, and we love our members.
Hidden River has other locations in Pottsville, Frackville, and Origsburg. Office hours are normally 7:30 to 5 Mondays through Thursdays and 6 on Fridays. Saturday hours are 9 to 1 at the main office. And if you're thinking about becoming a member of Hidden River,
all you have to do is come on in. If you live, work, worship, or attend business in Schuylkill County, you're eligible to be a member of the credit union, and we'd love to have you.
You can find out more information on services by visiting hdriver.org. In Hometown for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks again, Julie. Yingling donated more than $50,000 to military survivors through TAPS. The Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors is the leading national nonprofit organization providing compassionate care and survivor support services for the families of America's fallen military heroes. Since 2018, Yingling has partnered with TAPS as part of its Loggers for Heroes program. The partnership promotes awareness and helps to fund TAPS' Inner Warrior program. On Wednesday, Yingling's 6th generation celebrated their 2-year partnership with TAPS as members presented a check for $53,416.92. Coming up on Sun Valley's News Choice, we'll be rocking the river with County Manager David Pedri in Community and You. But first, we're nearing my 3rd favorite holiday, the 4th of July, and here's where you can check out some fireworks. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Not only is Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer your craft beer headquarters, they have great food too. Check out Georgetown's Pub Fare menu. G-Town scallops, cheesy crab pretzel, smoked brisket, smoked wings, and more. Or how about their Flight and Bites with your choice of sauces and 5-ounce draft beers. They have a great selection of craft beers on tap, and you can get it to go in a crowler. Stop in and play Keno or other Pennsylvania lottery games. Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer in Wilkes-Barre Township, right next to the Big Cow. Check them out on the web at georgetowndeli.com.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Welcome to Community and You, and today we're talking with Luzerne County Manager David Pedri, and today we're talking about Luzerne County fun. Lots of fun in Luzerne County.
We try.
What do you have coming up?
This summer, we're finally doing something positive for the community. Let's draw some attention to the good things that we're doing here. July 12th, 19th, and 26th, free concerts. Once again, I'm going to say that again. Free concerts for anybody who wants to come at the riverfront right next to the courthouse.
Now explain to our viewers where exactly that is, because there's a lot of riverfront by the courthouse.
There's a beautiful Millennium Front Park right next to the Luzerne County Courthouse, right across from Kings and Wilkes. And we're hoping you would come down from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. on those days, listen to some great bands. There is free parking, and if you don't want to drive, LCTA is also providing free busing that day.
That's awesome. Now who's coming and when?
On July 12th, we have Yellow Brick Road, which is an Elton John tribute band. We're super excited about these individuals coming to Luzerne County. They play all over the nation, and with the Elton John movie coming out right now, it's so appropriate to have them here. And we're hoping to have, on the 19th will be The Miz and National Reserve. They're national touring acts with rock, bluegrass, country backing. They're really amazing. And on the 26th will be a County Lines and a Proud Monkey will open for them. They're a Dave Matthews tribute band. These bands that we're talking about are similar to Party on the Patio at the Mohegan Sun Casino. They are top-level tribute bands, and we're hoping people come out to see them.
Free.
Free. Let's say it again. Free. Free concerts, free parking, free travel down here. Listen, the only thing you have to pay for is if you want to buy a drink, you want to buy something to eat, but just come down and enjoy yourself.
And you have drinks and food available, correct?
Yeah, we talked about this for a long time. Susquehanna Brewing Company is going to be our beverage sponsor, and they're a local Luzerne County brewery, and they've provided, they'll provide for people of age. You know, you can get a beer, you can get a drink, you can enjoy yourself, or you can just come out and have a cup of coffee, a soda. We have 5 food trucks down there as well. We all took a vote. It's not going to rain. We've already decided. So the committee's already worked on these things. So it's going to be a nice day out. So whether or not you want to drink or want to eat or not, just come out and enjoy yourself at the riverfront.
Now, in case someone is watching and then they think, oh, I can't remember, where can they go for information?
I want to go to LuzerneCounty.org, www.luzernecounty.org, or visit LuzerneCounty.org. Our Tourism Bureau is doing some phenomenal things, and that's the Tourism Bureau website. Visit LuzerneCounty.org. I would encourage your viewers, if you haven't been to that website recently, go on it. See the amazing things that we're doing in Luzerne County, northeastern Pennsylvania. When people say there's nothing to do on the weekends here, they're wrong. There is an amazing amount of things to do here, but you have to go out and search for them, and this is going to be one of them. Come on out.
And David told me that if you have something that you would like to suggest, do what?
They should reach out to me. My information is right on the Luzerne County website. I will get a lot of emails, I'm sure, to fill some potholes and do those types of things. And we do those things as well. But it comes down to Parks and Recreation. It comes down to what we're trying to do here. It comes down to drawing attention to what we have. And we have a beautiful $20 million park that was put in by the Army Corps of Engineers. We're not utilizing it, but let's utilize it going forward.
I love the fact that he already has the weather taken care of as well. And you're going to be there.
I'm going to be there. We're going to be enjoying ourselves. We're going to have a great day. Come on out, please.
I couldn't say it better than that, except see you again on Community and You.
It's Hemi again from All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tamaqua to let you know we're going topless during the Jeep Celebration event where you get the lowest prices and no sales gimmicks. So head into summer in a new Jeep from All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram where there's no bones about getting dealer invoice pricing every day.
Having an intimate gathering and don't want to wrestle in the kitchen? Call Whitetail and ask about their food-to-go catering menu. They'll do the cooking, you relax, and entertain your guests. Call Mike at 570-535-6123. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call Wyln News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@wylntv.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. Wyln, we're your local network.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about visiting a restaurant that has a unique flavor? These are just some of the things we'll be featuring on our show. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Jeff Bonomo and his co-host, Alan Giannetti, welcome you into the world of craft beer, great wine, and good food. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops.
Congressman Matt Cartwright's Coffee with Seniors is coming to Center City Apartments Senior High-Rise Facility in Hazleton this Friday. The event is part of an ongoing series of events hosted by Congressman Cartwright across Pennsylvania's 8th Congressional District throughout the year. Coffee with Seniors is happening Friday at Center City Apartments Senior High-Rise Facility located on 70 South Pine Street in Hazleton from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. This weekend, the Volunteer Fire Companies of Hazleton will host their annual 6-County Firemen's Association Convention. And the 116th Annual Convention got its start right here in Hazleton. On Friday night, a banquet will be held where awards will be given out to firefighters for their valor and courage. The association will also honor a department and a local deputy chief for fire prevention work. Also on Friday, 3 fire chiefs will be inducted into the Fire Chief Hall of Fame. Then on Saturday, the association will meet for a business session at the Southside Fire Station, and a memorial service with a roll call of the deceased will be held at Mission Life Church on South Poplar Street in Hazleton. The public is invited to the service as well as a mug night at the rear of the Southside Station from 5 to 9 p.m. The last time the city hosted the convention was in 2010 as a joint venture with the McAdoo Fire Department. While a parade was held at the 2018 convention, the planners decided to cancel it this year due to dwindling participation. But that's the news. Remember, you can get all the updates on our Wyln News Facebook page. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln TV.
Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.
Have your event with Whitetail, graduation, birthday, bachelor, reunion parties? They have the most tranquil backyard experience with beautiful mountains in the background. If your company or business wants a different alternative to a golf outing, they have outings that can accommodate you. You can have the entire facility to yourself. They will work with you to set up your day of events. Sporting clay competitions, trap and wobble trap games, skeet. After a day of shooting, you'll return to a meal designed for you. Call Mike at 570-535-6123 for available group options. WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.